No good deed
Bad Bunny had seen enough injustice.
goes unpunished.
Don't do this, Priest!
This Monday, Grammy Award-winning megastar Bad Bunny returns with Judgment on his mind, while Damian Priest goes one-on-one with WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio. With tensions rising, don't miss Raw, live from Chicago, this Monday, 8/7 Central, only on USA.